audio.
Hey everyone, in this video I'll show you how you can debug your CSS like a pro. So instead of scratching your head for hours trying to figure out what's wrong, you can simply use your browser's dev tool to quickly spot and fix the errors in your code. So let's start the video. So let's say we have some elements on our web page, like simply the paragraph element, simply a heading, and let's also have a button. So now let's say if we want to style our paragraph element, like change the color of this to simply red, and we have external style sheet, that is your style.css. So to change the color, simply color property with the value as red. But when you open the web page, you will see that your styling haven't got applied, like the color is still the same. So that time you can simply use your developer tools. So simply have a right click and go to inspect, and here in the console tab, see here we have the details about the error. So simply copy this error code, and do you know that developers are allowed to have a Google search for your errors so that you can quickly resolve the error. So simply copy this and go to Google and try to search for the error, resolution of that error. Oh wait, we are in the era of AI, so let's use ChatGPT for this. So simply go to ChatGPT and paste the error and simply write the prompt, like identify the cause of this error. Or you can also add the exact cause. Whatever prompt you will give, it will do exactly the same. And you can also write in brief. Otherwise, it will keep on giving you solutions. So see, it simply says, in short, your styles.css path is incorrect or missing. So now you can simply check that in your code. So here knowingly I gave the wrong address, like I have the style sheet as style.css, and here in href I gave styles.css. I hope you figured it out before only. So let's correct this. See, now the error message is gone and the color have been applied. Now let's say we have this paragraph again. Let us give it a class and let's try to style them, like style the paragraph element by two different ways. First by the element name and then with the class name. So it would be, let's say para instead of this heading. And I hope you know the concept of specificity. So when you have two or three different styling, maybe for the same element, that time the element or maybe the styling with higher specificity will win. So this also you can check. And here you will find the inspector tool. Click on it and then click this paragraph and then see here in the styles, the P, the color with red, has been crossed, and upon hovering you can see the specificity as well. Here the class name have higher specificity, so the green color have been applied. So now let's say we have simply a web page or maybe a website with some elements. So instead of this, we have some stylings for our heading as well as buttons. So let's say you are working on a bigger project where you have lots of elements and simply a larger code. So let's quickly have. So for now, assume you have these three elements like your h1 and the button, and let's say we have simply a common styling for them, like simply a background color to yellow for our h1 and simply a button with, let's say, border radius to some value. So let's say we have this styling for our web page. So normally what will happen when you go to inspect and simply have this inspector tool and click on this paragraph. See, here you will see the styling of this paragraph, then for the heading as well, then again for the buttons. See, but let's say if you give wrong spelling, here we are missing the H, right? So that time, when you will see the color haven't been applied to this, then simply again go to inspect, click on this inspector tool and click this. See, that time in this section styles, you will not see the styling. Although for heading and the button, you can see the styling here. But for this paragraph, here we don't have any styling. So that time you will have idea of the error. Like you can check this styling for spelling errors and all. Or again, let's say instead of this green, you wrote the wrong spelling, right? Then again, see, in your style section, again, it simply shows a warning sign with the message as invalid property value with a cross. So this way, by using the DevTools of any browsers, modern browsers, you can simply spot the errors quickly without wasting time.